Hello, everybody. My name is Angelina. I'm the person here at Jamie Driven. Sorry, I always have to figure out this camera angle. Okay, there we go. Kind of centered. Okay, maybe if I just move that way. Okay, great. Hi, everybody. I'm super excited to be here today. It's so funny, you guys, because when I was meditating this morning, actually, right after the live that I had with all of you, it was very interesting because lately I've been having these dreams about just feeling like there's something lurking. There's something lurking, like waiting to attack, right? And so many strange different messages that come along with that. And one of them is um, that we come to this world. Some of us come to this world, come to this life as warriors. It is our job to protect and to enlighten and to protect others and also to be protected, right? It's kind of like too much to discuss, I guess, maybe during the live. If that's something you're interested in hearing about, let me know in the comments and I can do a live about that, about like the different roles that we have when we come into the lifetime, because I am just very much delving into that right now with my guides about understanding purpose and life roles and things like that. Anyway, but one of the things that I keep hearing is like, you are not a doormat. You're not a doormat and you are here to do something. You're here to accomplish something. And I was listening to another video, and essentially what they were saying in that video was, no, you're not here for that. You're here to live a life, to have experiences, and that's it. And I really challenge that. I really do, because my guides don't subscribe to that. They don't reinforce that. They say that you are here to experience something, yes, and also there are other people who come here to help you in that experience, to protect you in that experience, to help you on your path. Like just like we have like guides and angels and things like that, we also have people, right? People are brought in and put with us for however long of a time to bring about the life that we want, to bring about the experiences that we came here to experience. And one of the roles that is kind of coming up lately in my life is the role of a warrior, the role of protector. And I received so many messages about this that it's almost like at this point I have to like pretend not to understand. Like if like I either need to get on board or I just keep playing dumb. I don't know. But I know that that's what it is. And in my dreams, to kind of bring it back, in my dreams, there's always like a tiger lurking. And I know it's there. I don't know where it is, but I know it's there somewhere. And I'm trying to kind of get away or get to where I need to go before I'm attacked by this tiger. And in meditation this morning, I was kind of reliving that moment in my dream. And um, my guides were like, what if instead of running or hiding, what if instead of doing that, you face it, you fight it, you conquer it, because that's what you are. That's who you are. You are here to conquer. You are here to they don't like the word conquer. You are here to protect. And you are here to be strong. You're here to be courageous, right? And sometimes I don't live that. Sometimes I don't live that courageous life. Sometimes I live the coward life where I hide away in the known, right? In the stagnant world, in the world of everything is safe and secure. And the thing is if I step out of that safety and into something unknown, right? If I leave my hiding place and face that tiger, I'll still be protected. You will still be protected. Everything will still be okay. Even though it doesn't seem like it, you'll still be okay. It's kind of funny also because today I've had a lot of seeming setbacks. And before getting on this live, I was like, man, that really sucks. Because I thought I had an expectation that things were going to be different, things were going to work, and that everything was just going to be hunky dory. And I had to, again, come to this realization that I have to really make a decision about what I want in my life. to live a life for other people and other people's accomplishments. So like I let doubt in for what I was doing, what I'm trying to accomplish, and also like standing on a precipice, asking my guides, "Hey, remove all obstacles if this is what's meant to be." And then having so many obstacles in my path that it's like, "Okay, I guess I can't do that or I shouldn't do that because it's I asked for that. I asked for that guidance, so that's the guidance I received." So, yeah, it's really hard, you guys. I know that you guys know this too. It's hard when you find yourself on a path and you're running full force and you feel like you know what's going on, and then things just kind of stop you dead in your tracks. And you have to redirect. You have to go a different direction. You have to stand and really look at what you're trying to accomplish. And that's what I did today. I had to take some time. I haven't really done it yet because it all just kind of happened. But yeah, I'm to a point now where I have to really assess what do I want. And it's hard. And I've known that this moment was coming. I get a lot of messages, a lot of insight, I guess, about what I'm doing and where I'm trying to go. And I always hear like, "Hey, you can do whatever you want." Yeah, I can do, you can do whatever you want. But what do you want? And I come to you guys with that message all the time. When you watch these videos and you're watching these lives, it's like, "Hey, what do you want?" And it is what you want in alignment with who you are. And I found myself today going full steam ahead on a dream that I'm not, I don't know. I don't know if I want it. And that's an issue. That's the issue is if you don't know if you want it, if it sounds really great and sounds really wonderful and exciting, that's great. But things can be wonderful and exciting and not yours. Okay. So, like, I know that there's been like a few weird points here. Like, we're talking about standing up and being the warrior and facing your fears, and we're also talking about like don't fight other people's battles. Like, I don't understand, it's just as confusing for me to give these messages to you guys sometimes because I find myself in a place quite often of fighting other people's battles or living other people's dreams. And we talked about that before, like who's driving your car. And I found myself in a place of like, there's a lot of people who are driving my car right now, a lot of people. And I- it was so comfortable, I didn't even notice. It was like so, like, it is like that. And that's why that's why the messages come, right? Is to remind us, like, hey, you need to notice something. You need to be paying attention to this thing. There are things happening that you're not in control of and you should be. And there's things that you're in control of that you shouldn't be, right? That's life, right? Life is this big confusing bundle of craziness. Hey Nanette, how's it going? How are you? Hi. I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, you guys, I'm also, answering questions as they come. And my head is kind of spinning, like probably shouldn't have come on here and done a live where my mind was like, what just happened? Because that's what happened, you guys. Like right when I came on this live, I was like, wait, what did I just do? What just happened in my life? So it's weird. Life is a weird bundle of hiccups and interesting things. And it is all about how we receive it, right? How do you receive a setback? And is this truly a setback? For me, I don't think so. I don't think this is a setback. This is a guide in the or a push in the direction that I needed to go in, and trying to do too much, trying to take on too much before I'm ready. And my dog is barking in the background. I don't know why, but she's barking. So yeah, any questions, any comments? Nanette, do you have any questions because you're here? I might have to, honey, stop barking. She is a good dog, at least. At least she stops when I tell her to stop. Yeah. So anyway, yes. So I am faced with a dilemma today, to really decide what it is that I want and to stop taking on things that aren't mine. Stop taking on other people's dreams. Uh, Because the thing is, you guys, I'm a pretty simple person and I really don't want all that much out of life. I I don't need the fancy car or the mansion. I don't want that and I don't really need that. And when faced with this opportunity of being able to live this like millionaire lifestyle, sure, it's appealing and it sounds great, but it's not my purpose, right? And so that's what it is. Things happen for a reason, and I know that other opportunities are coming. And that like really truly I believe that in the depths of me. So like even though I know that this other thing was really cool and it would have been great, it just also isn't where I'm going right now. So it's all good. Awesome. My puppy is good. My puppy is actually not here. My puppy is at Ryan's grandparents' house. My dog, Honey, she is here and she's also doing good. She's barking at somebody outside, I'm guessing, and happy as a clam. She does not like the puppy at all. Like, well, she does. I'm not going to say that. She likes the puppy. She just likes the puppy to stay away from her. Yeah, she's kind of a brat. But she's a good dog. She's my baby. Yeah, it's been a weird day. It has. Like, um, I've been kind of pushed away from something, away from two things, like two possibilities in life. You know how they say, like, um, you don't have to know what you don't want, you have to know what you want. And today I found myself in a position of like knowing what I don't want over and over and over. Like, okay, I get it. Stop hammering me in the head. Like, I know I don't want that. I want to go in this direction. So like make it happen, kind of a thing. I'm rambling. It was interesting though. So the tiger thing is really important to remember that like some things are worth fighting for and some things have to be addressed head on. And it's not okay. So a friend of mine calls it passive manifesting, where you kind of just go like, well, whatever's going to happen in life is going to happen and whatever, it's going to be great. And I am not doing that. Like I'm not living that passive lifestyle. Like even knowing what you don't want is passive manifesting. It's like, well, I don't want a boyfriend who's going to abuse me every day. Okay, well, what kind of boyfriend do you want? Well, I don't know. I just don't want one that abuses, right? So like you can't live in that. That's passive manifesting. That's passive living. Whatever the universe brings me, great. As long as it's, as long as it's cool and it's good and it jives, like great. I'm not doing that anymore. Like I know what I want in my life and I'm going to start like making it happen. Like one of those things is my YouTube channel. Like I love doing this YouTube thing. Like it's a lot of fun for me to come on here and talk to you guys and hear like I get to talk to people who are all over the world. Like even on Facebook, like I'm able to talk to people from everywhere. And I really enjoy that. It's awesome. And so like that's something I'm going to keep doing, right? So like everything that I like doing that makes me feel happy and high vibrational, that's all going to stay. And anything that doesn't is going to go. And I received a message from a friend of mine earlier today that was basically along those lines. She basically told me exactly what was going to happen before it happened, which was like, no, you're wrong. Like, right. So like she just was like, don't take on more than you can right now. And you know, focus your energy only on the things that make you happy. And it sounds so selfish, right? Focus on only the things that make you happy. Okay, well, like that can be really harmful to other people, right? There's always somebody who's like, well, what if this happens? Are you still going to just do what makes you happy? Like, what if, speeding down the freeway and running red lights makes you happy. Should you still do that? It's like, no, obviously not. Like that's bad. But I I want to live my life to my fullest and not to other people's, you know? A good example of that is like when I was a teenager, I guess, my mom really wanted me to go to law school. And I could have been a very successful lawyer or some sort of equivalent. Like I could have been great at that. And I probably would have had fun and it would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been my dream. I wouldn't have been living my life to the fullest. I would have been living my mom's life because that's what she wanted. And while that's great and wonderful and wonderful for her to have aspirations for me, right? It's not my fullest life. Now, maybe my fullest life is exactly what I'm doing now. That's still great. Like my life is pretty darn good. Could definitely be a lot worse. And also there's still strides, right? There's still things I need to do in order to make myself in the position that I am living my life to the fullest, and nobody else is in control of that. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. I hope that makes sense for you all. As you watch this and you listen to this, if you have any questions or if you're finding yourself in the same position right now where you're just like, man, like 5 things just like totally fell apart and I don't know what just happened. Like everything was lining up so well and then everything fell apart. Like that's how I feel right now. Like everything was so lined up and then everything just fell apart. And I was like, okay, never mind, I guess. I changed my mind. Yeah, so if you are finding yourself in that right now, leave a comment. Also, if you're new to my channel, I always forget this. Please make sure you like and subscribe, sharing these videos with anyone you find might be interested in this content. I do also do readings, spiritual readings, psychic readings, mediumship readings, channeling readings, all kinds of cool stuff. If you're interested in doing or getting information about that, please let me know in the comments or check out my Facebook page, Inner Connections, or you can type in at mediumship and stuff, and that will also pull up the page. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much all for being here. Thank you, Nanette, for being present, for being here and being supportive. I really do appreciate it. It's wonderful to be able to come on here and know that I'm going to have somebody who's here to listen and here to talk. So, yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you have any other questions, hey, James, I'm just about to pop off, but I'm glad you showed up. So, hi, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you have a great night too. I know it's a little bit later there. I hope you have a good evening. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys all a little bit later. Bye.